I just got off my 13-hour flight back to Germany. I'm going to be staying at my mom's place over the holidays. Flights to me are like a little thought chamber. I use it to gather and collect some thoughts. The most urgent issue I want to solve and calculate in my head right now is the new recruiting and acquisition funnel, given the new system I'm building at the moment. So today I'm just going to run you through the notes I took on my flight in my little notebook and comment on what we are doing here. Because honestly, I don't think I'm going to do anything else today. I'm going to lay down after this. Okay, these are notes on Alex Hormozi's Management Diamond. And here we get to the recruiting funnel. What I thought about is I wanted to properly lay out how it works so I can then tick off all the ingredients, all the components, one after another. We begin with the front end, which will be an ad, followed by retargeting and success stories. All of them will lead to a VSL. So the point of the recruiting funnel is basically explain the system, what are we doing. We are building a gamification of the video editing workflow. So basically the Uber for video editing. I'm just going to have 500 people on this platform that are all on speed dial to edit videos, and whoever accepts the video first and out of the qualified participants will handle the deliverable, endless scaling. All of them lead to a VSL. We want to get people framed correctly while going into this. They will sign up. They have a very low barrier of entry, sign up beneath the VSL, which will trigger an email sequence to nurture them, why they can be hyped about it and how to navigate it correctly. They will be automatically added to a sheet. They will get an email notification of all the materials and a short written summary on what's happening, submit their first test cut and get clearance for level 1 tasks. If nothing happens, they will get a reminder after 3 days to actually submit a test cut. And then after they submit the test cut, I get a notification via Slack. I can approve or reject them, in which case they either get a feedback or a congratulations, followed by a mail with a booking link to book a call with me, so I can then brief them on the system. But this is what I imagine the front end to look like. I had a bunch of ideas for the sheet and the AI components of this whole management side of things, because I'm surely not going to manage it. I'm not going to hire people to manage this data. I'm going to let an AI do it, but that's for a later video. And for the acquisition funnel, I thought about the following. When it comes to acquisition, I always think about what is the most convenient to the customer. It's all about the customer and what our target customer especially would love to do. So I'm gonna run ads to a free offer, so a trial. I usually didn't do that, but because my trial is pre-selected and it goes along with booking a call first, what I'm going to do here is include a non-skippable VSL on the page to explain the system. They have to sit through it. It's going to explain the system and how to brief it. Then they can submit a briefing, and the briefing will consist of a script, content, and brand details. They get the promise of how about new creatives tomorrow. Very bold promise, and we will deliver on it by having a huge amount of people on speed dial. You can technically also suggest a script. So the only way I can see someone not taking me up on this offer is if they don't have a script, if they don't have content. We can do something about the content using AI. Technically, we can send them a script suggestion based on their store, but that's also something for the AI agent video. And what then happens is the request that they fill out with the free components will get sent to Trello for us to deliver on it. They get the final result plus an offer for their brand, a pricing, and once they purchase, they get a call with me to onboard to the platform, and I can also frame them properly. So this way we do the work before the payment. The only skepticism I have about this, because it's very, very convenient, is that it's too convenient. So I have the fear that if somebody opts into this, it's because they want to cheese free creatives. I even having it happen in calls, like people just trying to hustle free creatives. And I'm not catching every broke person talking to me. Like, I have a pretty good grasp about it, but I'm certainly not catching everyone who's just looking to get some free bangers. Having a filter step based on the brand's revenue and the amount of ads. So what I'm going to do is brand details is going to include the store page. I can let an AI tool scrape the brand's page, scrape their ad library, and tell me how much ads they are running. The amount of ads running is typically a very good indicator of how much budget they're putting into ads or how much they're ready to invest in ads. And this way I can save the whole question about what is your budget to create ads this month? Yeah, and it's going to sort the brand's inquiring by resources so that we deliver on the brands with the most resources, with the best fit first. This way, only broke people will get disappointed. And that's what we want. Yeah. I think this is a pretty good first step. I thought about it thoroughly on my flight. And of course, I'm going to run into problems while executing on it. But that's the point of a draft. So I'm going to keep you posted. I'm not sharp enough to make the decision on how to continue tomorrow. But I think either I'm going to record the training or I'm going to script the training out, at least the first stage. That will be the MVP. Or I'm going to script ads, which will be a bit more fun.